is rare for a mid-tier premium car company to explore the leg-stretching limits of extended wheelbase sports sedans. Yet Infiniti has done just that. I'm Chris from AutoAcademics, and today we're going to take a look at the 2016 Infiniti Q70L 5.6. Ever since the 1940s, American consumers have enjoyed the soul of the lazy boy in their cars. Those land yachts of yore sported vinyl seat coverings and interior volumes measured in cubic yards rather than feet. Good or bad, however, cars have evolved with better examples of faux seat coverings, but the once coveted extended rear legroom now only reigns supreme among the classiest of sedans, making our mid-tier premium tester such a rarity. So let's have a closer look. This time around, we have a 2016 Hermosa Blue Infiniti Q70L. Standard features include dual-zone climate control, heated and ventilated seats and heated steering wheel, push-button ignition, power sliding moonroof, a round view monitor with moving object detection, navigation, rear view monitor, and power folding mirrors. All of the other notable features have been upgraded in optional packages. First is the Deluxe Technology Package that includes backup collision intervention, predictive forward collision warning, blind spot warning, and distance control assist, intelligent brake assist, active trace control, eco pedal, and adaptive front lighting. Also included in this $7,200 package is Japanese white ash wood trim with genuine silver powder accents, semi-aniline leather, Bose Studio surround audio, suede-like headliner, double-stitched hood panel, and power rear sunshade. Next, we have the $465 illuminated kick plates, and rounding off the options is the $1,150 performance tire and wheel package. Total M.S.R.P is $74,270. So first, let's take a look at what the L in the Q70L is all about. Almost 6 inches was added behind the B pillars with very little disturbance to the sleek and curvy profile. Taking a look at the front, the adaptive LED headlights accentuate the double arch grille, which has a detailed wave mesh finish and chrome surround. That's a lot of jargon speak for cool front end. As previously mentioned, our test model has the optional performance tire and wheel package that shods this car with 20-inch aluminum alloy wheels wrapped in 245/40 series Bridgestone Potenza RE97 all-season tires. Sport brakes with Infiniti branded 4-piston calipers up front and 2-piston calipers in the rear make sure that this car's stopping performance is as good as its go. Following the wave-like body lines towards the back, you can see the rear LED combination lights highlight the Q70L's sporty stance. Cargo capacity is the same on all wheelbases at 14.9 cubic feet, and there's a pretty cool looking spare tire back there too. The heart of this Q70L is a 5.6-liter V8 engine that makes 416 horsepower and 414 pound-feet of torque. A 7-speed automatic transmission with manual shift mode and downshift rev matching handles the motion, delivering all power to the rear wheels. EPA estimated fuel economy for this V8 is rated at a thirsty 16 miles per gallon city, 24 miles per gallon highway, with a combined rating of 19 miles per gallon. AutoAcademics saw a relatively impressive average of 20.4 miles per gallon during testing on premium fuel. You'll find that climbing into the back seat is effortless with the Q70L's larger doors that open wide. But even if it weren't, I'd still put forth that extra effort knowing that I could relax once I got inside. The perforated leather is soft, and the Japanese white ash wood trim blends nicely with the silver powder accents. All the details are present, so much so that even the doors will throw you a solid and cinch the remaining centimeters for you. While I enjoy sitting back there, let's not forget that this is a performance luxury vehicle, and the driver's seat should be just as important too. And it is. There's even more of that fancy wood up here, and the interior wraps around you like the cockpit of your own personal spaceship. Now, I've never been in a spaceship, nor do I own one, but if I did, I wouldn't mind it looking like this. As with spaceships, this car has a lot of technology, and while the numerous buttons may be confusing on your first drive, you'll be glad you have them by your second or third. Finally, a feature that has been in quite a few of Infiniti's top vehicles is the Bose Studio surround audio system. Its sound processing is pretty decent, and when was the last time you were in a car with speakers in the seats? Yeah, that's hot. So now it's time to take her out and see how she drives. Now, as we first start driving this 2016 Q70L, you do notice that, well, it feels like a large premium luxury sports sedan. It has a nice weight to it, not lumbering, but you definitely feel that it does have some weight to it, but it still feels like it's agile enough to give you some fun when that's what you want to have. Going through some nice curvy roads, this vehicle handles pretty decent. The suspension is taut enough to help you get through those corners without too much lean, yet it doesn't jar you over bumps. There are two engine choices for the Q70. You have a V6 version, and then you have this one, which is the 5.6 liter V8. It makes 416 horsepower and 414 pound-feet of torque. And that's enough to get this car moving pretty good. It's made it to a 7-speed automatic transmission, which does the job just fine. There's nothing super special about it. The shifts are good enough, and they're smooth enough too. This car definitely has a pretty decent ride to it, with one exception, and that being the bit of tire noise that you get into the cabin. Now, it's not bad, but it definitely does creep in every once in a while as you get to higher speeds. Surprisingly though, wind noise is pretty much at a minimum. Obviously, the best trait of a V8 powered sedan is its engine, and this car is no different. If you take this little toggle knob dial down here on the console and turn it to sport, well, it just kind of spruces things up a bit and lets you really have some fun with this car. Yeah, it pulls pretty hard. The transmission rev matches downshifts as well, but interestingly enough, there are no paddle shifters on this car. Manual shifts are done all with the stick here in the center console. The brakes on this car work well too. They are part of the performance package, and while they're very strong, they're not extra grabby like some performance brakes can be, so they're nice to use on a daily basis as well. Sadly enough, most of my time driving this car has been solo, and it's a shame because this car, these large sedans, are made for carrying a number of people with you. And that back seat, I've got to say, it is really nice. That extra leg room really works well. The seats feel great, and well, this will make a really good car to take a long trip in. That is, as long as you're okay with V8 levels of fuel economy. And well, that's just something that you deal with when you drive a big V8 powered sedan like this. I've always enjoyed the way that Infiniti has tuned their sedans, and well, this car honestly is no different. So there you have it, guys, the 2016 Infiniti Q70L 5.6. With dimensions on par with high-end luxury sedans, the Q70L also offers tons of tech, luxurious appointments, and sporty characteristics that are hard to come by in this segment. I'm Chris from AutoAcademics. Thanks for watching.